Born ready. Hello.
Are you ready?
Hello.
Are you ready?
Hello. Hi everyone. It's me. What a day. What a weekend so far. Isn't that right, Amy? It's your birthday weekend.
It's my birthday weekend.
So we had a nice get together with some our friends yesterday who could make it. Other people who couldn't are dead to us. No, I'm just kidding. And now we're going to make 3 things we've made on this show before, but they're 3 of Amy's favorites. So we're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
So I'm cutting some of the veg real quick before we get into this for the corn dip. But I got to make mayo. We've never made mayo. And the reason why we've never made mayo is because I've always had mayo. So now we're going to make mayo. So, okay. It's really easy.
Oh, you get a pass.
You only get a pass because you're in Colorado. All right, so I need to make 2 cups. This makes 1 cup, but I'm going to double it. So you need 2 large eggs. The thing with mayo is that you need an immersion blender, ideally. This is just a food to-go container. This is a good size for this. So what is mayo? It's eggs and oil and a little Dijon mustard. That's really all you need to make mayo. This I'm trying to gonna make a little, see if I can make it taste like Best Foods slightly. So I got 2 eggs. This will make 2 cups. Everything in the pool here, folks. These are whole eggs. Now some recipes will tell you to use not whole eggs, just the yolks. What am I doing here? Oh, and then there's a little vinegar, teeny tiny bit, and lime, and for, what is it? That and lime juice, lemon juice. Yesterday was a busy day for old Doug. I did a lot. I did a lot of work. I slept till noon today because I woke up, let the dogs out, went back to sleep, and then I fell back asleep again. So, whoops.
Who let the dogs out?
I did. Me. Get the seeds out. Those are bad news. You got a little.
Well, you have a lot of ingredients here.
Yeah, there's a lot going on tonight.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, I have a little heartburn. Oh no.
Well.
Much goodness in your life.
So I smoked a pork shoulder, and that was delicious. And then what else did I do?
Did you forget to double that? Is that why you have it out again?
Yeah. And so, hi, Deefy. Made salsa, made beans. Well, I didn't make the beans, but, made really good Spanish rice. That was really good. Dijon, 1 teaspoon. 2 for this recipe. So
Grated cheese.
I did a lot of that.
Whoa.
I did a lot of things. I did a bunch of landscaping.
Yeah.
Like a lot. So it was quite the adventure. So Amy had a nice nap, which is what she should have had. So.
And the weather's been very cool and delightful.
Friday it was warm, but the wind came in, so it was on its way. But today it's been cool. And yesterday evening, it cooled down like, felt like 20 degrees. So,
Was the bedroom window open all night?
yes, I closed it when I got up this morning. Or this afternoon. I don't know. So, half a teaspoon, aka 1 for this recipe, of salt. And then I have a teeny tiny bit of sugar.
Is that the best foods secret ingredient?
That's what they tell me. So when you make, if you want to use a neutral oil, you can. I use this extra light taste olive oil. I feel like A, it's good, and B, it's cheap-ish overall. I need, how much is this? 2 cups.
That's fun.
It is fun. So some mayonnaise recipes will tell you just stream it in there. This one we're going to just pour on top, and it's going to just sit on top.
Oh, we don't have to stream it anymore?
Not according to this recipe, no. And the reason is because you start at the bottom,
And it
So you're
brings
going
And
to
it-
incorporate it.
and then, yes.
I like that. You're forgiven, Ping.
We're just happy you're here, Ping. Welcome back. We definitely missed you
Yeah,
last
we
weekend.
missed-
Hello. Okay, now, do not stir. Place immersion blender at the bottom. And then you're going to turn it on real low. Oh, no, sorry, high.
Hi.
Okay, what are we on? We're on 9, which is the highest. So, and then hold
Is
steady.
anybody else nervous?
You've never done this before?
No, he has. I just get nervous. It's happening. Ooh, you introduced some air.
Huh?
Air. Isn't that one goes rum, rum, rum?
Yeah, but look at that. We made mayonnaise in about 30 seconds. So, I'm just going to give it a little bit of That's it.
That's way easier.
Hey, Ryan, welcome. Are you excited to stay at the house again? 10 days this time? You get more time to cook. I'm sure your girlfriend will be very happy about that. The dogs are really looking forward to seeing you. I mean, so realistically, you know, if you have these ingredients, you have no excuse to buy mayonnaise. So, I mean, you can if you really like your specific type of mayonnaise, but. And I'm sure that there's some sort of, for the DiMichele's out there and anybody else who likes Duke's, I'm sure there's a Duke's copycat recipe out there.
Yeah, I wonder what the difference is.
Taste it. Does it taste like the best foods?
Well, I don't know yet. I got to get there. But yes, I'm sure it's close. Okay, let's. I got to take my clackers out. Sorry, I just changed today, so my teeth are achy. Whew. That tastes exactly like, I'm not kidding you. That tastes exactly like home or Best Foods. Except for better.
Yeah, wow.
I mean, like almost exactly.
Yeah.
That's crazy. This is definitely better.
I
Right.
would not have believed it.
I didn't either. That's real good, everyone.
Are you done with the blender?
I think so.
Don't worry, I'll follow the board so I don't unplug it.
Getting the cosplay as a homeowner is pretty fun. Hey, you know, it's practice for your future. Okay.
Oh, so the Duke's homemade has apple cider vinegar
Oh, I bet.
and paprika,
Yeah.
but otherwise the same.
You know what's funny? Is that tastes like it has a little bit of garlic in it. Just a teeny, like, I don't know, maybe,
Like the Dijon.
probably.
Oh, yeah.
But it's really, it's, color me surprised.
I was real skeptical, but
Me too. There's no copycat Miracle Whip out there. I looked it up. It's garbage. 100%. It says mix garbage together and then
Up, you rat.
let it ferment. And
yeah,
then
yeah. Add fish heads and then let it ferment some more.
Fish and
Blend it up and then serve it to your worst enemies.
and then put it on your weeds.
Yeah. So, how dare you ask that question, Andrea? Okay, back to it. So now I'm making, the first thing I'm going to make is the corn dip because it takes, we have a little bit of prep for that to get, but once it's in there, it can come out and then we'll do the crab dip after that. All of these are somewhat of a prep-based thing. Well, the corn dip is more, but I already did the fire roasting the corn yesterday. Was it accurate?
no. So you mix 5 tablespoons. So you mix vinegar, cornstarch, sugar, sweet paprika, garlic powder, mustard powder. You have to heat it
See? Not the
until it comes
same.
to a full rolling boil. Then remove it. Then add it to your
It's because of the cornstarch.
mayonnaise mix. Interesting.
So you make a mayonnaise first, and then you add that to make Miracle Whip?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because it has cornstarch in it, you said?
Yeah.
That's why you have to boil it, because the cornstarch will thicken as it heats. Yeah. Don't do it. Sounds like a terrible thing.
Why do you need to make mayo thicker?
Well, you wouldn't. I mean, that's just,
Oh,
I
just
think,
make
I think it's to mix the Miracle Whip mix together, and then it blends, it emulsifies with the mayo probably mix. I don't know. Anyways, the point being, gross.
It's my birthday. You're supposed to talk nice to me.
Oh, do you like Miracle Whip?
Yes.
Is that why?
First of all,
Oh. It's like the whole
Whatever.
stuffing again.
why you gotta bring up bad things, Teresa? Just kidding. So yeah, it was a nice, like I said, we actually moved inside last night because it got pretty chillier than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
But, oh yeah. Okay, so I already have the onions and the peppers, so we're doubling this recipe because, and I quote Teresa last night, "Ooh, I really like that stuff." So that's why we're making a double. So I was gonna make cowboy caviar, but I didn't. So now we have extra corn. So I have 7 ears of corn, and that's basically what you need. There's
The green onions?
no
Jalapenos?
a jalapeno, and then like I say, it's what is this? 2 cups of 2 cups of onion, and then a half cup of basically red pepper and yellow pepper. Jesus, man.
You're not functioning very well.
I feel like I
Get some
might.
caffeine.
I think I might have been punched in the head.
Speaking of, William fell and hit his head on an end table,
Oh,
and then there was blood on his finger, and I'm just like seeing stitches in the picture. And Billy looked at it and said it's a scrape. But
head wounds.
I know.
Yeah, they bleed like crazy.
Okay. So let's see, we need a little butter. A little butter.
No, I think he's just added it down a little bit. Your hair.
Is it not as big today?
It's not as big as it was last night.
Last night it was really big. There you go.
Hurry up.
First of all,
Some of this.
no. Well, only has to, once I get this mixed together, it only has to get bubbly and
I
delicious.
know.
So
So let's do it.
I'm working on it. Never Nobody's ever satisfied around this restaurant.
You do it at your own speed, Doug.
I'm the only one that's gonna get it. And what kind of oil is that?
It's just a regular extra virgin olive oil.
But it's from
That's
Free
from
Farms or Orsi?
that's Orsi. Okay, so all of these things, I've got everything pretty much ready. But I am going to be getting a haircut. It's going to be earlier than normal, so you know, look out for that. In order to be ready, I should have done this before.
You can do it while the other stuff softens.
What other stuff? You be as loud as you want. You pulling out my hair, whatever. You can do whatever you want, Ping.
Passing it. I don't mind.
No. How many limes did you juice yesterday, Teresa?
60.
60. We needed lots of lime juice for the margaritas. We'll have to do margaritas now again because now that I have the mix. Did we do that recently? I don't remember.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah, we did them on here.
Oh, we did. Okay. Well, let me tell you, it still kicks ass. So. You need a sharp knife for this, everyone. Which I found funny that when Lindsay was cutting the limes yesterday, she was like, "These knives are really sharp."
It was really sharp.
And I was like, "Yeah." I just laughed to myself because I'm like, I keep them sharp.
I need a lesson on knife sharpening.
You buy a machine and then you just run it through. So bring your knives over and I'll sharpen them for you.
I'm like trying to do the stone sharpening.
No, don't do that.
Because I was taught that in pathology.
Oh well, okay, well, fancy.
But I can't get the angles right. So it's pointless.
Yeah. Everybody into the oil pool. I'm boiling alive. Oh. Sometimes it's just fun to make funny voices.
Do that.
Ooh, this guy tried to escape. Not today, buddy boy.
Today.
Already it smells delightful. Don't forget to salt and pepper. Yeah. Did Avery just have some corn last night?
did.
Yeah. She's like, "Is this corn open for eating?" And I was like, "Well, if you would like that, so." What?
It was funny yesterday because I was sitting out there. You put the corn on the barbecue, and all of a sudden we started hearing these things, and I didn't realize you'd put the corn on there, so I couldn't tell where the sound was coming from. And then somebody said, "Is Doug making popcorn?" I was like, "Oh, that's what's happening."
Well, yes.
Some might be a little.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be perfectly fine. I can tell you that.
A little bit of carcinogen. Brings the flavor.
Gives your body something to fight off. So this is gonna do its thing for a couple of minutes. Usually this is a pretty strict timing, but you just want to make sure this gets soft and starts to get translucent.
Good thing we got a lot of food pushers.
The The shit stir has entered the chat. So next week I'll be here. We'll do a show next weekend, but next week is the Reno Area Gaming Expo
Oh.
at the Grand Sierra.
RageCon? Is that why it's
Yeah.
RageCon
Yeah.
on your Facebook right now?
Yeah.
I'm like, what is RageCon?
It's was just we were talking about a little bit before you got here, before the show started. It's a homegrown gaming like expo that it started really small and has grown pretty considerably, and they got like a lot of really cool, like there's some good gaming YouTubers that are going to be here. There's a lot of gaming companies here, so I'm really excited because I wanted to go last year, and then it kind of came and went, and I was like, well, son of a bitch, I missed it. But my friend and mentee Jordan will be in town as well for it, and we're going to work with a vendor and friends of his that I'm going to try and get some Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering booster boxes for our event in this fall, because we're hosting a Magic tournament at the event. So the Magic Club is very happy.
This is their 10th year.
Yeah. So
Is it at the convention center?
Grand Sierra.
Oh, that's here.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody in the pool. Oh, I'm burning. Why would you do this to us? Oh. No? Okay. I'm like, why can't I see anything? I don't know what the deal is, but this light has gotten, that light in particular, it has not been changed. Either these lights are gotten dimmer, but that light has gotten progressively brighter. Am I crazy?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
My kitchen has two sets of lights, like yours, and one is like a dim set, and I don't know if it's just because it's two or four lights, and then the other light switch is the bright lights, which I don't know if it's because there's just more, or if there's...
Do I have any gardeners in the crowd? Besides me? I'm really happy because like I just put a bunch of soil down and like kind of it's garden soil, but it's more mulchy, and when I look outside it makes me much happier.
Are you going to put the garlic in the...
After this. And then I'm gonna, while that does its thing for a couple of minutes, I gotta do the cheese.
The cheese.
The cheese! Look out, it's the fuzz! This is for the cheese.
No cilantro.
No.
Cilantro. Food ruiner.
Whoa!
Yes.
You got the soap gene? Well, it happens to the best of us. Whoa! Hi, Cujo. It's like a nerd party in here. I love it.
Too much rain.
You know, it's funny because I always, like, last year I didn't plant some things until, like, mid-June because I think it was your birthday last year or that our friends Chris and Lindsay brought over. She had a bunch, her friend, Jax, she planted a ton of these peppers. So when Lindsay got what she wanted, and then she still had flats of them left. So she brought me, and I planted all of them, and that was what we got a bumper crop of banana pepper out of. So, so yeah. Okay, this is doing its thing. Now, we're gonna add this. Because once this gets in the oven, the rest of them are gonna be pretty fast. The crab Imperial is, I'm really looking forward to that. I know you are. So that's a like a large jalapeno. Usually it calls for medium or smallish to medium. I just put a whole large one in here. because I'm doubling everything. Same thing with that. There's a tablespoon or two tablespoons of closest of garlic. So, okay. Ah! It's a little bit frantic in here, I was gonna say before I slammed down the cheese grater. So I thought that was more of an exclamation point than anything. I wish I had said my thing first and then that happened, because it really would have been like I had planned it.
What kind of cheese is that?
It is Monterey Jack. Every time I think of Monterey Jack, I think of a man with a big curly Q mustache and a cowboy hat this tall.
Why?
I don't know. I always have.
Huh.
Is it because of that, it was like the old house rock?
No, it's not. I mean, yes. I mean, that guy probably has some sort of subconscious contribution to the image. But I'm telling you, yeah, we've talked about that strange hunk of cheese, which we think is what he is. But okay, so you only need for this you need 1/2 pound of grated cheese. What is this? Is this 2 pounds? I think this is 2 pounds. So I may have made more than I should have. Nope, this is a,
16 ounces?
yes, the whole thing.
Whole thing.
Let's go.
Cheese it up.
Wait. No, that would be 8 ounces, so half of this.
Wait, but you're doubling the recipe.
No, it's half a cup. Hold on. 1/2 pound.
It's
Nope.
8 ounces. That's okay. We're here for backup.
I'm thinking
Takes a
half
village.
a cup,
Yeah.
which is
Which is
4
volume,
ounces.
not weight. Oh, is it for cheese?
Yes.
'Cause I don't know the density.
So if you're first time joining us, this is how it is all the time.
This would probably work.
Exactly. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I mean that's not true. I do know some of it. See, that's the point. We've learned you can't add all of the cheese. You can't add more cheese to this recipe than it calls for. We used to double the cheese recipe on using it Nori, and it does not actually make this recipe better. It's amazing, right?
It's true.
It kind of dulls it down now.
Like you miss like
you
the.
can't taste all the
Yeah.
veggies.
It's crazy. So, I think we are. Yep, we're out of juice. That's okay. This is the only thing we needed, and it really just needs to be warmed through because what's going to happen is going to happen in there.
Magic doesn't matter.
So we've got a bowl here. Now, here's a tip.
Ooh, fancy.
What? Are you a magician?
I'm not going to lie to you. That's the coolest thing I've done ever. Not true, but it's pretty good for a show, right? I mean, pretty showmanship right there. If I could have done, I should have done.
We're all impressed.
I should have done that move. Anyways, you're welcome.
Nicely done.
Okay, and then we're going to take, we need what do we need here? How much of this? 2 cups of mayo.
Are you sure?
It says 1
Double
cup,
check.
1 cup of mayo,
Okay.
doubled. So
right.
we may have to make more mayo because the crab Imperial needs it as well.
Well, it takes 30 seconds.
It's true, as we learned
It
earlier.
takes you longer to measure out this stuff, but it does
Yeah.
to whip it.
Speaking of magic, we just went to a magic show
Which one?
at the Reno Public Library.
Oh.
Dennis Wilson showed the kids magic and how he does.
Some of the tricks. Ooh. Okay. It's gonna be blood.
He's gonna
He's gonna be no,
gonna
not
be
that's
on the shit list
not-
of the
not-
Magicians Association.
That's Brian Wilson. Seriously, I've done 2 magic tricks tonight that I'm impressed by. One is the mayo. Like I honestly in my head was like, I've made mayo before, and this was the easiest I've ever done it. So just a heads up for that. Listen. I like the fact that I was just as amazed as everybody else that it worked. So, actually, we may have enough by volume. Maybe not. But I think I only need a 1/2 cup for the crab Imperial. I baked bread for the first time in a month and a half yesterday. Oh my God. It soothed, not yesterday, the day before, but anyways, it soothed my soul. And then you've got, you're going to mix this together. Boop. Oh yeah, that's going to be plenty. That was like a Rube Goldberg machine there. That was fun. You want to make sure that this gets mixed together first, as we've done before, but when Amy makes this is the part where I have to come in and help. Not just this part, but this part.
Ah, it's heavy.
This stuff, so this is an Emerald Lagasse recipe,
From
like a million
million years ago.
But, and we have made it, I mean, I want to say 20 years probably now. It's got to be.
yeah.
It's got to be that long. Anyways, we used to
This
bring
is like
this.
from the beginning of his career, TV career.
Yeah, we used to bring this everywhere. Every party we ever went to, people would be like, "Hey, you bringing corn dip?" So you're gonna want to mix this together. Oh man, it's real hot. That's good though. Our strawberries have been producing like crazy, but we just eat them one at a time or two at a time when I pick them off and bring them in to Amy to have a sweet, sweet treat for my sweet lady.
This was the Amy staple for parties, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so now we just need, it says just the green parts.
But we don't.
No, because it seems wasteful.
Yellow man.
Okay, how much of this do I need? 2 tablespoons. Nope. Yep. That'll just be this. In you go. It's a speed lesson now. That's why you need a sharp knife. But you don't put these in because you want them to remain green. If you cook them with the rest of the veg, they'll dull. Which doesn't really matter. You're going to put it in an oven and let it cook until it bubbles anyways. But the point being is it's still good to do what you're supposed to do on this recipe. So, also it just brings a better freshness flavor to it. There's enough butter and cheesiness that you don't have to grease the pan I'm about to put this in. So, you need a large knife if you're gonna do these types of things. People use food pushers and knives, and I'm like, why? Oh yeah, this is a good one. I can already tell. Okay. I'm standing on my tippy toes. I don't know why. Like I think I can stare around it if I go a little bit more. What the hell? Spread it into the corners and make sure if there is a little bit of mixing you missed. You have a 375 degree, no. 400 degree oven. And it's going to just go, because everything is cooked, we're going to melt the cheese and everything's going to become bubbly and delicious.
Yeah.
Okay. Crab Imperial. Next.
Next.
Crab. This is Phillips crab. I knew I had this out for a reason. This is so good. I can't even tell you. Ooh, good one. Amy always gets a little bit of crab on the top. Okay, so you're just going to basically mix in a bowl. I don't have any more big. I think this is about a half a cup that we're going to test. Maybe a little bit less, but I think we're going to be able to get by here. Because last time I checked, sticky toffee pudding doesn't have any mayo in it. My love, there's always time for sticky toffee pudding.
Jackie, what are you doing in there?
I'm eating corn off the ground. Pretty close. This is a thing that comes together really quick, and then it goes into a dish and goes into the oven. So, okay, and 1 tablespoon Dijon, which we're just going to go with that. Yes, they're always the cleanup crew, Cujo. Okay, Worcestershire sauce. One eggo. I mean, realistically, we're kind of on our way to add a little oil and you got yourself mayo anyways. So, lemon juice. 1 teaspoon. I see you, you son of a bitch. Okay, so we have Old Bay, but I'm going to use this Bodega Bay, which is basically Old Bay. Are you giving me a deadpan look right now?
Yes.
Do you want me to use Old Bay?
No.
I'm not going to lie to you, everybody. It seemed like she might want me to use
Old Bay is real good.
But this is, you know,
Yeah.
very close. 1 tablespoon, or teaspoon, sorry. Yeah. And then because I'm never prepared, Denise, on the other side of the fence, there's, on the very front of the barrel, there's parsley. I'm going to mix this together while she goes and gets that. It's the leafy one. Oh, wait. So this is the Tiny Whisk, everybody. Tiny Whisk! Where have you been, Tiny Whisk? I was trapped in the pocket of this apron for like a long time, Dad. So I'm like, I got this. First of all, I had a bit of a tantrum today when I went into the pantry because I couldn't see what I was looking for.
It was dark and damp, and I was afraid.
Exactly. But I went in there and I couldn't find what I was looking for, aka the dates, and it made me mad. So I threw it. I just took a bunch of stuff, literally on the hooks, and I grabbed all of it and I just threw it this way. I was so mad, and I had grabbed this and hung him up, and when I hung him up, it goes tunk tunk, you know, in his tininess. But we were noticing, like, look how this one is like so long. He's a tall boy.
He has a way longer hand.
It's really nice. So, I'm gonna throw That'll be perfect. Thanks.
I didn't want to take it all.
Nope, it's gonna be fine. It'll get us to where we're going. Hopefully, the rest of the parsley I have planted will start to grow, and it will go. This is from seed, everybody. I'm very proud of my garden this year. I've actually put a lot of work into it. So, okay, into the pool, and then. Now, that's done. You're going to take this crab and we're going to just fold him in here.
Wait, mix that all together first. Yep.
I never liked the bubbles. But it's just,
How it is.
it is. So this is 1 pound of the crab. And this, you just kind of fold it. You don't want to break things up too bad, but you want it to be nice and covered. Oh my God, I'm already excited. So I have an oven. The other oven is on 375, and that's it. And you take your most patriotic pot, or dish that you have. This one has an eagle and the stars on it. And you, yeah. Now you can do this into individual ramekins, or you can do it into this. And I'm going to just tell you, don't do it into individual ramekins, because everybody can just eat out of this, because you're going to just eat this like a savage. So.
Or if people aren't good at sharing, maybe do it in individual ramekins so you actually get some.
That's true, but I wouldn't. Spread it about, and then go into your spice drawer.
Oh yeah, looky.
You're going to take a little bit of your paprika. You're going to go, ooh. Yep, Amy did this. It's amazing. And then he's going to go into the oven for however long until the end of the show. Okay, number 2. Done.
Nice.
We'll make the toast points towards the end. Don't worry. Okay, so now I need dates. You know what I wish we had? An electric kettle. Yeah. That's okay. How much water do I need? 1 cup. That's fine. I can do that quickly. It helps when you have a super hot burner. So, you need 8 ounces of dates. And a scale that, it is that. Thanks. So, this is, we've made, like I said, we've made this. This is one of the best things, and I should be making this more because it is really fast to make. Yes, that happens sometimes, Davey. You get mad. And again, oh yes, a rare Amy appearance on camera, Pink says. You did it to yourself by turning the camera.
Where was I?
You were out here.
Just now?
Yes, you were. You were.
Oh shoot.
Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay, so you're going to take this and you're going to...
Thank you, Deefy. Do not cook. I am not licking my
I'm gonna throw these in here, and they're gonna soak in here, and then we're gonna mix them up. And the water's almost boiling, so real great. And while that's happening, we're going to take cream. We're gonna cream the butter. Oh my God, there's so many. This is like the messiest thing ever.
Maybe that's why you don't make it.
No, not this. This show. There's like I can use every tool in my
Oh, that's why
disposal.
I like tried to put some stuff away.
Well, good try.
Whatevs.
Okay. Butter.
Honey, you're doing really.
Thanks. I appreciate that. I need 1/3 cup of butter, which I think I have right here. Nope. Wait. 1, 2, 3. That would have been 6.
Perfect.
Done with like a bandit. I did not.
Can I put the butter away now?
No.
Okay.
I need it for the toffee sauce.
Toffee sauce.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
What's that?
Flour?
Flour.
Oh. Cool.
Yep. Cocaine.
Wild last night.
Like cocaine. Okay. That is going, soak, blend the dates. That's going to soak for just a little bit. That's fine. Sugar. Wait. It's brown, of the brown variety. Two-thirds of a cup. Hi, Elaine. Listen, we had been talking about doing the spice like drawer forever, and since we were in Portland last time,
Yeah.
and we went again, and we were like, we got to get it done, and then Kim had one of their drawers and sent us home with it, which was nice.
But it was too tall.
Yeah, that's fine. But it was too tall. So, creaming butter. Do we know how to do that? We have done that before. You just... No.
Next up, wine spreadsheet.
No, stop. I don't know which way is off in this thing. I always turn it up every time. Okay. It's harder to tell with brown sugar than it is with white sugar. White sugar is going to melt a lot easier, but there's already molasses built into this, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, we need to add the eggs. We need 2 of them.
I don't think you could hear me over your blender, but I said we need to do a wine spreadsheet.
That's why you're the best, Ping. Okay, cream molasses. Molasses. Sticky stuff. I need 2 tablespoons.
Is there any way you can use ChatGPT to make your wine spreadsheet?
I mean, it's really...
Well, I'm hoping that I actually can use maybe something like what Doug's dad used and just scan the labels.
Maybe. There's I'm sure that there's somebody's out there has built a program that you can pay a subscription to or whatever, and Might even have pricing built into it. I need one more of those. Like I said, sticky stuff. So you can get animal grade animal grade molasses that you feed to animals. Not that it's made of animals.
Okay.
But
I was confused for a second.
and when you're making compost tea, you can add a little bit of it to it, and the sweetness will help feed the microbes.
Doesn't make it smell any better.
It does not. I mean, I don't think that molasses smells all that great, so. Doesn't really taste that great. Okay, vanilla. Here she is. We're gonna have to use this guy because the other one's got Dijon mustard in it. Yeah.
A little nervous.
Don't worry. Got to make sure your eggs you want to blend this till it kind of gets shiny. And why do we want to do that? It means that everything's mixed in and there's the sugar has dissolved enough. It's the same thing when we make brown butter chocolate chip cookies, right? You're going to use brown sugar in that, and so, but you can achieve that by just whipping the shit out of it. Until you get something that looks real good like that. Okay, so now you've got, I've got eggs that I don't need.
Any more at all?
None at all. We're going to take, I need 1.5 of baking powder, which is this. Boop. Maybe. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And again, dries with dries, wets with wets. We don't usually segregate around these parts, but in baking, sometimes you got to until you marry them together. It's like the Romeo and Juliet. There you go. Except nobody dies at the end, unless you use bad ingredients. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay. Just use your finger for this. Don't worry, I took a shower before I started. And now, you marry. Oh wait, hold on.
What about the dates?
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Now, it still is this, but it's, you know. We don't want to overmix. It will seem dry, but once you add the dates, it's going to add plenty of things. Wow.
I thought, Doug, because I do a lot of baking, a dough whisk.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty handy for those thick doughs.
What is the difference?
It's more open.
It's a thick gauged metal wire that is flat but spirally. I don't know how to
Yes,
explain it.
that's
It
good.
looks almost two-dimensional instead of three-dimensional, and it like just swirls. Or no, maybe there's two circles. There's like
Yes, it's a concentric.
really open.
So, Tiny Whisk Senior. I like it. I like it a lot. He's got a much deeper voice, and it's French. So, hello, I am French Whisk. Doesn't matter. Now, it's fine if there's a little bit of chunkage. That's usually not a thing you like to hear, but in this case, it's fine. This thing really got rocking and rolling. Okay. Bloop. Oh, it's warm because of the hot water.
That woulda.
Oh my God. Are you excited about this?
Yes.
Me too. You know what's even better is there's a teeny tiny bit of vanilla ice cream in the freezer. Okay, and call it good. That was good. And what do you got? You got a batter all of a sudden. Look at that. It's like magic. Stab it to death. Let my people go. You can do an 8x8 single pan for this, or this.
This.
These are going to cook faster in here, which for this application is going to be great. Make sure everybody gets nice and greased up. We don't want any stickage. So there is going to be a way to do this. It is,
Oop.
yep. Scoop, baby, scoop.
Scoop a loop. Yeah. Andrea asked who's on dish duty tonight. Teresa, it's why we invited her over.
I will do it.
Nope. Doing exactly what it was supposed to.
Good call.
Don't worry, everybody. I only made everybody poop their pants. Make everybody poop their pants a little bit. That was fun.
Think maybe your scoop was too big?
I mean, there's a lot of scraping to be done, but yeah, probably.
How much do these? Get some off the top.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Use a spatula to get the rest of the bowl.
You get 12-ish.
Now who's on floor duty?
Jack.
That would be Jack.
Listen, everybody. Did it go on the floor? It did not. This is why you just have to have really great reflexes, which I happen to do. So 11, but that's okay. It means that somebody just doesn't get 3. And it isn't me because I cooked, so I always get one.
Maybe somebody gets 4.
Okay.
I feel like if you're really concerned about it, you can spread them out, but we're good.
Okay. This guy can sit there for a sec.
Bubbling on the side?
Oh. It looked real good. There's not much else to do except for make a cream sauce, which that's going to be its own thing. But just put everything on the floor. It's a party. Everybody's dialed in for your party. Stick around. Wait, okay. I'm going to give this to you in a little bowl. I can already,
You can have it rest there for a second while you make me a cocktail.
yeah, well, it is lava hot, but that's why I was going to try and,
Oh yeah, put it in a bowl so it'll cool down a bit.
yeah.
Oh, look at all that steam. I'm ready.
Denise has got her chips.
These are chips.
Okay. So, Amy's been drinking a lot of gin and tonics.
Ooh.
So,
I changed my mind though, you can count me out.
on the gin and tonic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This was in the freezer, so, here it is. Two ounces tonic water and a splash of lime juice.
I contributed to today's show by squeezing the lime.
Yes, you did.
That's right.
It's usually my job, and I was like, maybe someone will do it when they get here.
Notice I avoided it as well.
Oh, really? It seemed like the only thing I could do out of the way to help yesterday.
If you want, you can also add a little simple syrup. You don't have to, but
Do it.
you don't necessarily
Thank you.
need it. Anybody else?
No, thank you.
Oh, I better have one then. I mean, you can't drink alone. Is it perfect?
It is. They're so refreshing.
I mean, it's gin. Gin's delightful.
Come on, taste.
I'm not changing.
Mind.
Well, I have asbestos fingers, and usually I have asbestos mouth, and I'm going to have to eat it on there so you can watch me eat and get burnt and at least go while we do this. So it wouldn't be this show without it. So how is it? Delightful?
Yes.
Okay. Now I have something at least cool to knock down.
Where's our little bowl?
Oh, goddamn, that's good. It's so fucking hot. But it's so good though. Oh my God. That's real good. Oh, I can't do it here. I gotta do it here. Okay. We got it done. We're gonna do the toast points. We'll pull that out. Then we'll pull sticky toffee pudding out. It's gonna be great. It'll be an accomplishment to get this done before half an hour.
I can't believe you got all 3 dishes made in an hour.
I know, pretty good. At least I'm getting better.
Great. Now this cream sauce is good, but if you just have really good vanilla ice,
Which is what we're gonna do.
you don't need.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make the cream sauce, but
Oh, you're not gonna make it.
no, but I'm gonna make the toast points.
Oh, okay. You just need.
The ice cream is in that freezer, but we don't.
Is the cream sauce essentially unfrozen?
No, it's cream, butter, brown sugar, pinch of salt, little table, and vanilla. So, I mean, for the sauce, you just simmer things together like 7 minutes, and then it comes together. So, ice cream. Have ice cream. Okay. Don't grab that by its handles.
Put it in the ground.
Nope. Right there.
How long does the Imperial cook?
It's not very long. 20, like, it should be done pretty close.
Ooh, you're making toast points. Threaten me with your bread.
Yeah, of course. There's only bread to make it with.
Look at that crumb. Hold that crumb up. Wow, that's good bread.
Perfect.
Hey, why aren't you using the thing?
Actually, I am going to. Now,
That way your slices don't go up.
now
which is
Blue
what
has
mine
walked
do.
over here because Blue has learned that when I make bread, I cut the end off so that Blue can have the end. And now he's like, hey, what about me? What are you doing?
One of the slices.
So for me, when I make bread, I have a hard time getting it the right size for the loaf. And it's always like wonky.
What do you mean?
Like it's either it's too long and then I squish it in the pan.
That's just when you roll it out, have your pan at the end
Okay.
so you know to roll it slightly less wide than the pan is, because when you roll it up to go into there, it's gonna get longer. So tuck everything in, tuck it together, and then just stuck it in. So, ow, that's hot butter on my arm. You want to make sure that you have plenty of butter in the pan for toast points. I can't believe I ran out of juice. Gotta go get some from the Asian supermarket. It's the only place.
Is that where you get it?
Yeah, usually.
Oh, because they do have those,
Yeah.
They don't have it at Winco?
I don't think so. I got this at Yim's. So. Okay. And then this guy just goes down like that. That's it. It'll get nice and crusty, and then you're gonna flip it, and it's gonna get crispy on the other side. So I'm gonna do one, and then we'll do the rest off cam.
Do you do this? Could you do this like on a cast iron or
You could.
griddle?
You could. If you had a griddle, it'd probably work pretty well. Make sure. Yeah, let's have a drink. Deep breath. So the thing about bread in this way, it shouldn't take too long if it's got a hot enough pan to toast. So just keep it on high, but watch it. And then when it's gonna get you know, it's like kind of grilled cheese style crispy, which is the best. So.
So what's your attack, your bear attack?
Out of nowhere, son of a bitch.
Whoa, what happened there?
Hot.
Smells really fucking good.
Okay. I'm going to spoon that out onto the toast points for you. This way, it's out and it will cool slightly. Okay, so programming here. Oh, yep, see, perfect. Remember that I will be gone for 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks in July. I'll be back on July 13th, and then Amy will also be gone. So it'll be a night. I'm visiting my friends and family in Alaska for a number of days. 10, I think. Should be super fun.
And I'm representing our state,
That's right.
the Nevada Education Association Representative Assembly.
In Portland.
In Portland.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going up to Seattle to play.
Oh, yeah. Give this a quick mix here. Seems a little different.
Dry.
Yeah.
A little bit of missing mayonnaise may have made a
Yeah,
difference.
maybe. I just want to make sure that I didn't totally biff it. That's fine. Okay. Let that cool for a sec. Hot. So damn hot. Everything is always so damn hot.
Check your recipe.
Yeah. Egg, Dijon, Worcestershire, lemon, Old Bay, salt, pepper, blackberry. No. Seems a little drier than normal though. But, you know, live and you learn.
Well, maybe the crab was a little drier or something. Who knows?
Yeah. I bet it's still gonna be pretty
No,
decent.
that looks right.
Give it a big blow. Both are hot.
As I tell my kids, check the temperature.
Check the temperature. Yeah.
It's almost just like it's got floofier, is what I see it to be.
Floofier.
Could be a little, oh, sorry, Denise, thanks.
It was the air in the mayo.
Could have been.
It also could be that you really just folded this time instead of mixing, which causes all the strands to separate.
Oh, man, it tastes delicious.
Is this right?
I mean,
Well,
it does feel like maybe it's missing something, but
Have you done it in that casserole dish before?
mm-hmm.
Tastes good. Even without
I think it's good. Let's just have it without a little. You think it's missing something?
yes.
There's no butter in the recipe, but I feel like it was more
Creamy.
buttery, like it had more buttery, like there was butter in it.
I don't think buttery. I think it was more creamy before.
Maybe. No, I don't know. Well, make sure you put all the ingredients in. Let's try it one more time.
I mean, it's good,
I mean, yeah.
but
I mean,
it's not the same as
You
when
think
you
it
made it
has to do
before.
with
it's the mayo.
Making a homemade mayo? Like,
No, I think it has to do with it that I didn't. There wasn't maybe enough. But I don't know. It's good.
You're not spitting it out, so.
No.
Well, that's just it. Okay. It's plenty good. Ooh. I mean, it's never something you want to hear, that it's plenty good. It's very good. Okay. Let's check the sticky toffee pudding. It's about 15 minutes, which has been about 15 minutes. Here we go.
I think the other side.
I think it's not going to come out clear, but that's just me. Nope. Well, we're going to have to, we've already eaten these on here, so
Yep.
it's going to be fine. We're going to eat them for dessert, and they're going to be delicious. We were very ambitious, but I'll do anything for this lady.
Yeah.
So, this is what we're doing. Like I said, we'll be here next week. Or well, yes, we'll both be here next week. And then we're off for 2 weeks, and then we're back. Pretty much for a while, because we don't have any trips planned because we're teaching a class on esports in the fall, and that's going to take up most of that stuff. So, okay. Thanks for stopping by as always. Everybody go like this video right now. Do it right now. Right now. I'll give you 5 seconds. If you do that, I'll love you forever. Thank you. And then if you haven't subscribed, do that too. That's another thing I really appreciate if people do. We're up to 218. I would love to get to 220 if we can. Because, why not? If we can, I wanted to get it to 235. That's, 230, no, this is 235, I think. Episode. 235. So let's try and get 235. Tell your friends. Do it right now. Anyways, we love you. We're gonna eat all of this as a smorgasbord for the dinner, and then we're gonna top it off at the end with sticky toffee pudding. And I mean, how bad could life be? So remember that we love you, and to be kind, be loyal, give grace where you can, and do something nice for somebody next week. I mean, the world is on fire. People need it. I love you very much, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.